Welcome, everybody. We're in the closet. You're in the closet. I'm in the closet by myself because Miss Angie is in the shower and she's taking her time. So, I'm going to talk about whatever I want to for the next 10 minutes or 30, however long it takes for Miss Angela to finish drying her big booty off and joining me for an In the Closet podcast, which it's weird to not have somebody to talk to out here. It's really, really weird. But if I've got to do it, I guess I could talk about what a beautiful day it was. 91. It was hot. And if you didn't drink enough water, you probably got dehydrated. I'm crashing, I'm burning. I don't know what direction to go without her here. It's not good. Let's see if I have some topics, some good topics that I could elaborate on. And she wouldn't have to worry about her interrupting me, which you know, something that doesn't happen very often. Oh, that's a good. Never mind. Oh, here she is.
Did you already start?
She's finally dried her big booty off.
Did you already start without me?
Yeah, I started.
That happens all the time. Oh, just kidding.
Very nice. I think it's the other way around.
I
was lost. I was crashing. I was burning.
I got way too much
without
ice
you here
in this cup of water. I'm having trouble getting to the water.
Don't do that. Let's not do accents tonight. Okay?
I'm not good at accents, obviously. It took me longer than normal because I still have this zit whitehead on my eye.
Your eye.
What do you call that? Underneath your eye?
No, but you got a dribble of water on your nostril.
Of water?
Of water.
I've got water on my nose.
You've got a drop of water on your nose.
Okay, no more accents.
I don't know what's going on here, what's
no
happening.
More accents. But what I'm saying is I have a whitehead, and here's the funny story. Like, my eye was sore, like somebody punched me in the face, and I tried to look in the mirror to see what it was, and the closer that I got to my eye, I couldn't see it because my eyes are so bad and I need readers. So I had to have Jeff look, and he told me it was a whitehead, like, ladies, where you put your eyeliner on underneath your eye. What do you call that? Like, it's not your eyelid, but it's underneath your eye. Right on the water line.
Yeah.
It's the water line.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, anyway, it's really sore, so I had a baby. But what are you talking about? Have you talked about anything?
No, I haven't got into anything but you taking a shower.
Okay. Sorry. I heard something today that if I say this, it's going to ruffle some feathers.
My feathers? Oh. Well.
No, because you're 100% going to be on my page. Maybe if I put a straw in this water.
Let's make sure you scoot in, but a fist from the microphone, okay? A fist from the microphone.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
You've never told me to scoot in on the microphone.
Well,
before.
in this room, sometimes when you lean back and you get all relaxed, it sounds like you're in the Grand Canyon.
Oh, thanks for naming my cup. Jeff names my cups every night, and tonight it's gorgeous. Thank you. You probably did that before I got in the shower and took all my makeup off.
It was definitely before, but you're still gorgeous.
Revealed my whitehead on my eye.
You can't. You feel it. It feels like a mountain on your face.
It feels like it's monstrous.
But I don't even know it's there. I can't even see it.
Great. Anyway, this is going to ruffle some feathers, not yours.
Let's ruffle some mother effing feathers.
I believe that you agree with me on this. Now, I'm not saying these people. I mean, I'm not even. Am I making fun? No, I'm really not making fun. I just don't get it.
Oh boy.
I don't get when people call themselves mommy and daddy with their pets.
Oh, not sexually.
No, not sexually. We've already covered that. We agree with that too. That doesn't fly with us in the bedroom. I'm not going to call you daddy.
I don't want you to really call me daddy.
I'm not going to call you daddy. I'm not going to call you any of that. But what I'm saying is when they're like,
if big dick daddy's fine, but not just daddy. There's got to be something attached to the daddy before you start talking and calling me daddy. So,
listen, I'm never going to attach anything. There's going to be no prefix, nothing. What I'm saying is they're like, okay, Max, go get the ball. Take it to daddy.
Yeah, I get it, but
You get
like,
it?
Like, no, I get what you're saying.
Oh.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think maybe I can let it slide for people who don't have children and those are their kids.
But they're not their kids, though. That's the thing, and I don't mean this. I know
You're
I'm making
crossing
some
a line.
people mad.
You're crossing a line because
understand
they are their kids.
But they're their fur babies, and I get that.
They're their fur
But they're
babies,
not,
but
in
they're the
fact-
only connection they know to anything
Okay.
that is
I'm just gonna stop.
not a child.
I understand that. I get that.
Now, if they have a child, they'd probably they know my freaking baby.
I know that. And
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
fine, and I get it. I understand that, but it's just
We
weird
just
to
lost
me. But it's just weird to me.
4 of our 8 podcasts.
Would you quit downplaying us like that? That's not even true. We have the statistics, and there's actually way more than that.
Thousands.
Toot your own horn for a second. There are thousands. You showed me.
Thousands.
Okay, so what? We gotta grow from somewhere. I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't get it. I'm never gonna refer to you. Even before we had kids, I never referred to our pets. Did Daddy not feed you today?
It's weird.
I
Don't
can't
do that. Don't even act like it.
I can't wrap my mind around it. Now I know they're your babies, and I know they're just.
Nope, they're not.
I know there's a fine line there, and I know they mean a lot to you. And just because I'm not an animal person doesn't
Not
mean
to me,
anything.
to the people you're talking
Well,
to,
yeah.
right? I mean, people really, really love their pets.
And I think
And
that's wonderful.
cool. That's awesome.
And if they want to come get our 2, they
The
probably
3 cats,
They,
I will box them up, put a ribbon on it
they probably will give them better homes
for you if you want to come and get them. But they love their life. They do.
So I'm just not an animal person. I just don't get it. That's all. I'm not going to go
I
any
talk
more
to the cats all the time. I'm like, Daddy's here. Daddy's going to feed you.
Did mommy not feed you this morning? I just can't do it.
I'm not laughing at it. I'm just laughing at you saying that.
I
Because
can't
if
do
you
it.
said that, I would go, oh no.
I'm
We got to
losing my
get her
mind.
to the freaking hospital, have her checked out, because I don't want to go to sleep in a house with her because she would not call an animal, or she would not refer to me as a daddy of an animal.
But I was like that before I even had kids, so I can say
Yeah, we've
that.
always been like that.
So I can say that.
Right.
So that's just like because I'm not a passionate animal person. Okay. So I just saw something today and I was like, I don't get it, and I'm going to bring it up and see if I'm the only one out there that doesn't refer to themselves as mommy to my animals.
You're not the only one.
Okay. That's it. That's all. That's really all.
You can still love your animals and not refer to not be their mommy.
But if that's what you want to do,
You can be just their,
if that's what you want to do, I mean,
custodian.
go
You
for
can
it.
be their chaperone.
Go for
You
it.
can be
Okay.
their whatever.
Let's ruffle some more feathers.
Oh my gosh, it's a ruffle feathers.
No, this is everybody's gonna have to agree with me. What was it with that dude in the gym today? I am not a proponent of making fun of people in the gym because they're out there, they're working. But this guy wanted attention. He wanted attention for sure. Did he not?
Oh, he was dancing.
So let's paint the picture. You gave it away. You have to paint a picture before you just give the punchline of the story.
Okay,
So Jeff and I are working
let's
out
paint a picture.
together, okay? Which is very rare these days, because schedules. But anyway, we were working out. We were doing the same workout, and there's this guy. Okay, he's a younger guy, like in his 20s. I would
say so. Yeah, probably upper 20s.
Not a bad looking guy until he started.
I don't know.
Until he started doing this. Okay, he had
He was
dark
feeling
hair,
himself.
a little bit on the shorter side, stocky. You know, he looked like he went to the gym. He had his headphones on, hat on, looked the part, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, until he started having his own dance party around the Smith machine.
He was feeling himself. Whatever the music was, he was bumping. Like he'd literally take one plate and put it on, and then while he's pulling the other one off, stop in the middle of pulling it off to do a dance move.
He was doing like a dance move, and it was like I don't want to say a moonwalk. I called him happy feet. He was dancing with his feet, like moving his feet around. I'm not even saying he really had bad moves, but I just feel like the Smith machine at the Planet Fitness is not really the place to show those moves off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
And then he was like singing, and he was like dancing and moving his body. I'm like, are we working out, or is this a dance off? Because don't make me break it down. We'll have a dance off right here, dude.
No, do not. No.
You
No
may be a
dance-offs.
20-something-year-old
And
dude,
here's
but
all
I
I'm
am a
hearing.
43-year-old white girl, and I cannot dance. So it would be very funny.
That would be very funny. And here's what I'm hearing. I'm going to read between the lines.
Okay.
And what I hear is This guy is not too bad looking, and his moves aren't that bad.
Right.
Right.
But he shouldn't be dancing.
But it's just where he's doing it and when he's doing
He
it.
shouldn't be dancing around the Smith machine at Planet Fitness. That's not the time or the place to break down the moves.
Well, now you know, though. Now you know he's got good moves and he's good looking.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to move on.
And he'd have been like, hey, you want to go dance tonight? And you'd have been like, oh, God, Mary, but yeah, probably.
Not right. Not only that, no, I would definitely not. Because if he dances that freely at the gym, can you imagine what he'd be like in like a dance club? Like he would be all out, like balling.
He was exhausting. All I'm going to say is my experience is he was exhausting. And I don't need exhausting in the gym.
No. He did more dancing than he did lifting. He did like
Yes.
3 reps and then he danced off for a while.
He saw the ladies and he was dancing for them.
But well, speaking of ladies, there's a young lady in there that I know.
At 17.
That's 17 that was on the Smith machine doing something. Oh, RDLs. And he thought he was going to move in and teach her how to do an RDL. Now, she wasn't really doing them proper, and he did teach her kind of the right way. There were some things I could have critiqued him on that he did wrong. But
Then Ange moves in on him.
No.
So he's hitting on her, and then you're
I
hitting
didn't
on
go over
him.
there. I didn't bother the situation, but he was hitting on her, and then I think they exchanged Instagrams and then phone numbers or something.
How do you know? Wait,
And I'm
wait,
like-
no. I want to see what kind of, were you like in a huddle with them? How do you
No,
know
but
what
I
they're
wasn't that
exchanging
far away, and
Instagrams?
I took my headphones down for a minute, and I heard the word IG, and he goes, "Oh, is this you? Is this you?" And she was like, "Yeah, that's me," like that. And then I think that they might not have exchanged phone numbers because they were punching things in. I don't know. Maybe they didn't exchange phone numbers, but I know they exchanged IGs. So he's probably sliding in her DM, doing the moonwalk as we speak. He probably did the dance emoji into her DM.
He probably did. And you know what that reminds me? You speak of this phone numbers. You know what I heard? It won't be in the too far in the near future where you're going to need people you know to have a password for when they
What?
call you.
Ooh, I like it.
You know why?
Why?
Because they're starting scams already with the technology, and it's going to get more intense. Basically, they're going to call you. Actually, let's say they're going to take your voice because they can get it, right? They can get off Instagram. They can get off Facebook.
I don't ever talk on Instagram. What are you talking about?
So they can get your voice, but then they can take your tone and all your voice, and they can make whatever sentences they want. Then they can call your child, and they
Oh
can
my
say,
gosh.
"I need I'm in trouble. You've got to wire me money. I
That's
need the money
scary.
now. Like I've got to have money. Like use this card to do this. You know what I mean? Like it's happening."
But
They're saying more than half of all phone calls you get this year will be scams. Don't answer your freaking phone.
Who are they?
Don't start with that.
I just
crap.
want to know where you're getting your sources.
This is
So,
on
what's your source?
podcasts.
Whose podcast?
I think it was Duncan Trussell's.
Who's that?
Duncan Trussell's my guy on Drunk History that I like so much.
Oh,
He's
okay.
very jovial. He's funny. He's very spiritual in not the way of Jesus spiritual. He's more like mushroom spiritual.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that's I guess
It's a real thing. They're coming out with the technology. They're having stuff talk.
Honestly,
They're
that's
going to be able to take your view at some point and take your images and make you talk. They already are making pictures talk. There's an example of Mona Lisa talking.
Okay, I'm scared about. Oh, where did I just put? I am.
And
scared
then
about that.
on top of that, there's going to be how far do you think it's going to be in the future before nobody can lie about anything because we're going to be able to read each other's minds? You think that's going to happen?
No, that's not going to happen at all. That won't happen. Nope. That's just absurd. How are you going to read somebody's mind? Explain that to me. I want to. Go ahead, explain it to me. It's not going to happen.
I don't know how to explain it. I just know everybody's going to have
How do you know?
this technology that's going to be chipped into their brains.
No, come on. Now
Yes.
that's too far.
Too far, like the iPhone,
No, come
like
on.
computers.
No.
Yeah, that's too far.
Okay,
like,
reading
look back
people's
15
minds-
years and let me tell you what you could do on that. And
I'm
you
not
would be
s-
like, there's no way that could
Okay, but
happen.
reading somebody's mind? Reading somebody's mind. Really? You fall for any freaking thing. You fall for anything.
I haven't fallen for anything.
You just said it.
I didn't fall for anything. I asked you a question.
No, you didn't ask me a question.
I said, do you think it'll happen?
No, I said no. And you said that's what they said.
Hey.
Duncan Trussell
Who
said it.
knows what's going to happen in the future?
I know for a
Technology's
fact
crazy.
that nobody's going to be able to read
Just
people's
like
minds.
they're coming up with drones that are the size of insects that can fly into your freaking house and listen to all that you're doing.
Oh my gosh, you are such a conspiracy
That's the
theorist.
war stuff. Like that they can go to other countries and get in these like secret meetings with these little drones. It's like freaking 007 times a million. 007 stuff was a joke. Dude, they were talking about like talking into their watches in the 70s. You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, I do feel a little.
We do it now.
Okay, but you're talking about reading somebody's mind. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Maybe it is ridiculous.
It's
Mark
not.
it down. Podcast number 140 something.
You're starting to frustrate me if you really think that.
140 something. We're going to come back to this in 10 years. And you're going to be like, whoa, bro.
No, I'm not, because it's not going to happen. Nobody's going to read anybody's freaking mind.
Somebody's going to read somebody's mind, I'm telling you.
There's mind readers right now.
That's bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
They're all fake, all that.
Tell me
freaking-
how the technology somebody's going to read my mind. Please tell me. Because if you're going to talk about inserting a chip, I'm going to have to allow you to do that.
Exactly. So maybe they won't read your mind because you're not going to allow them to have the chip. You're not going to allow them to put that chip in your brain.
Oh, please, me. I want people
who
to
would
know
allow
everybody. I want everyone to know what I'm thinking. Please put the chip in me.
The same reason we slowly allowed our privacy and everything be given to freaking Facebook and the phones, because they're like, here, we'll let you Google stuff if you'll give us all your data. And we're like, sure, what are you going to do with our data? Well, now they're making billions of dollars off our data, and we get nothing out of it.
That's
nothing.
very far cry from inserting a chip medically into my brain. I mean, come on,
Well, maybe not your
dude.
brain.
What?
Maybe on your titty or
Then you're not going to be able to read my
elbow.
Jeff, you're being stupid right now. Okay, you're being stupid. Nobody is going to say, insert a chip into my brain, because I want everyone in the world to be able to read my brain.
Well, the thing is, it's
My
like the
head.
Neuralink. The Neuralink, when they insert that, then you instantly, just like your phone where you have to Google stuff, you won't have to do that. All you
I'm
have to
not
do
gonna
is
do that.
think. All you have to do is be like, what's the answer to
Can we please change the
this?
subject?
And
Because this
it'll
is really,
be
really
right
making
in
me
your
mad
head.
that you're even falling for this. Like,
It'll be right there.
dude, nobody's going to do that.
Why are you getting mad?
Because you're falling for this, and it makes me question.
mad?
It makes me question who you are. It makes me question the man that I married.
I've always been this man.
No, you've not been
Yeah,
psychotic thinking
I'm
that they're
crazy. I do this stuff all the time with the freaking conspiracies.
You're insane.
I am. It's what I do.
Well, stop before I go get the papers.
Oh shoot! I like to talk about it. I like to get crazy. I like to go down these rabbit holes and just think about it.
That's all that it is. But there's no need to waste your time thinking. Why are you wasting your brain cells?
But it's fun. It's fun to get into crazy stuff
You're
and talk about
stressing me
crazy
out.
stuff. Well, don't get stressed about it. Embrace it.
I'm not gonna embrace it. You're falling for all these crazy people that are like, oh my gosh,
I'm not falling for crazy
opened my
people.
phone and an ad for something came up that I talked about yesterday.
It's
Okay.
happening.
By chance, possibly.
It's happening.
It never has happened to me. Yet has it happened to me, and I want it to happen to me because I want to be able to fall into that boat where everybody's falling into. Because it's never happened to me, and I talk a lot.
You do talk a lot.
I talk on Instagram, I talk on Facebook, I talk on Snapchat. I'm constantly talking, and not once have I talked about something. I want to talk about something right now that's a little bit not too off the wall, but that I want to talk about a restaurant or something, and I want an ad for that restaurant to come up tomorrow, or talk about a mattress, or talk about. I'm just going to start naming things off. I like candles. I like mattresses. I'm looking to buy a TV. I like Apple TV. I mean, I'm going to name all this stuff. Now, tomorrow, if I wake up and any of that stuff comes up on my phone, I'll fall on this bandwagon and this boat that everybody seems to be sailing on.
Now, look, Apple's really good about not stealing your data or sharing it. But if we had Google phones, you would wake up with tons of ads for what you just said. Because they sell your ish.
I mean, we have Siri, we have Alexa around here. I've never had her pop
Where
on
is
and say
Alexa?
Alexa's in Kaylee's room. I've never had any of this stuff happen to me personally. So it's kind of like that thing like where you don't believe in the supernatural because it's never happened to you. So you're sitting over there making fun of it because you're like, it's never happened to me. I don't get it. Well, it's happened to me, so I do.
It's still a trick if it happened.
So I want to see what I'm saying. So to me, when that happens, it's just by chance. It's like one of those coincidences. Coincidences have been around for years. People blame it on supernatural. People blame it on the auras of the universe, and people are now blaming it on Alexa. It's just a coincidence. Coincidences happen. I honestly don't think that the government is sitting here listening to Angie Runyon say anything because they could care less about me. Now, am I saying they could tap into my stuff if I was a suspect for something? Yeah, I think they could.
The government isn't listening to us. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Google is listening to us.
I don't think anybody's listening. I've never had it happen. If it happens more than once, I might buy into it. But right now, I'm not on the boat of anybody listening to me and pushing ads on me. Now, I will say this.
Say it.
But this is very convenient. And I mean, this is kind of the same, but not really the same, but kind of the same at the same time.
Damn, that's a lot of sames.
I love when I get the Kroger coupons. When I've used my Kroger Plus card, and then like I get coupons in the mail, and it's all the stuff that I buy.
Well, I mean, that's easy to explain.
Now, that's nice.
Right?
I like that. You can follow me.
Yeah, but that's really easy to explain.
But that's what y'all are trying to say.
Because they're sending you shit because you.
But you're saying my phone is going to pop up ads tomorrow and try to get me to buy things that I said I want. I need a bathing suit. Bad. I need bathing suits and shorts.
Didn't you just buy one tonight?
But here's the thing.
Or was that somebody else?
Oh, I forgot to tell you about that. I did that last night when I was drinking.
Why did it just pop up tonight that said it's coming tomorrow?
Thank goodness it did, because I bought it when I was drinking wine last night, and I don't even know if I'm going to like it, but it's coming tomorrow, and I'll let you know.
But you can send it back,
But it was really cheap, and I need one anyway. But anyway, I talked about bathing suits and shorts right now. Now listen, bathing suit, it's summer. Bathing suits and shorts.
You have to Google
listen,
it.
Please listen. No, that's not what you were telling me. People are telling me they talk about it in their house and then ads pop up on their phone. Now, okay, but what were you talking? Listen, don't interrupt me. What were you talking about? Were you talking about something that's common, like bathing suits and shorts? It's summer. So Instagram has all sorts of bathing suits and shorts ads. So I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, Instagram popped up shorts and I just talked about it last night. Duh. It's summer. There's going to be shorts and bathing suits all over Instagram, all over Facebook, all over the internet because it's freaking the season. So I'm not going to flip out. People be flipping out. Oh my gosh, people are listening. No, it's freaking summer. We wear shorts and bathing suits and people want to sell them.
First of all, people aren't listening. AI is listening. The programs they've developed to listen to you to try to sell you something else.
No, it's not. Now let me tell you. Okay, what if I'm in the market for I don't know, a new ski mask, and I really would like to buy a new ski mask pretty soon, and I'm looking for good deals. Now, if tomorrow I get on any of this stuff and there's ski masks advertised, I'll be the first one to screenshot it and post it and be like, I'm wrong. Y'all are right.
We don't have Alexa in here though, and our Apple phones aren't going to listen.
No, you made me break my pop socket. You're making me so angry.
Man,
you told me the other day our phones are listening. You can go back to the podcast and you said our phones are listening. Alexa's listening. Siri's listening. Well, Siri's on my phone now. Siri, come on, bring me a ski mask tomorrow. Okay, I'm done. I'm off my high horse. I'll just watch my phone, and if it pops up, fine. I'll be like, whoa.
Ski mask pops up.
Whoa.
You're going to lose it.
I'll give it a day. And if it doesn't pop up, I'll Google the crap out of different ski masks, and it's still not going to pop up.
Is that your burglar fantasy? You want me to put the ski mask on and break in?
No, I mean like a snow ski goggles.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a burglar ski mask.
Look how hyper you made me.
I love it, man. We got into it. We got going.
Gee whiz.
Listen.
Word.
Listen. Don't do that. And.
Gosh, Todd.
Margot.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I'll calm down.
No, it's more fun when you don't calm down. When you get all worked up and I've been out of shape.
I'm not been out of shape. I can believe what I want. And you can believe what you want.
That's right. But don't start saying you're like, I don't know who you are.
I don't.
And I'm going to get the papers. And you're not the man I married. That kind of stuff. That's not cool. Because you're encouraging me
JMR,
to not
I'm
be me.
joking.
And if I want to be crazy, you gotta stick with me through crazy.
I will be with you I will be with you no matter what. I'm joking.
Good, because I'm a little crazy about some things.
See,
And you know what? I need to know that I can freely be nuts, and you're going to
Listen,
support me.
We all know by now, if you've listened to this podcast, how off the wall, crazy, over the line, inappropriate, and disgusting you can be. And how long have I been with
Do
you?
we have to throw disgusting in there?
You can be pretty gross. You can be pretty gross.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
And can
that's
we
fair.
talk about how long that we've been together?
minute.
Since 1991. So do you think that I was just joking?
Okay, cool. You seemed a little heated.
I have
you're
the
worked
papers
up a little bit.
drafted because I like to think ahead, and I'm a just in case kind of person.
Just in case.
So if they're drafted, they're not dated, they're not signed, but at any moment I can change that. Well, as long as it's in this year, and then if it's not, then I have to change. I do have the year already in there.
What?
So I'm just kidding.
You're crazy.
I'm joking.
I don't know people. I don't know.
I keyed.
I'm not sure if
I
she's
promised
joking.
no more accents, but I keyed.
Yeah. Where them papers at, yo?
You've been with me long enough. You know I suck at accents.
That's true. Good point.
Do I really? Do I do any accent right other than my own? Guess not. I probably can pull a Kentucky accent
Daddy.
off. I can pull a Kentucky accent off because that's where I came from.
Yeah, you can.
Anyway, what else? Our son went and bought. Well, my parents took him to buy fireworks today. $88 worth of fireworks.
He's jacked
From
up, man.
Josh.
He's jacked up.
I
Josh,
said-
our Uber guy.
Yeah, I sent Josh a message. I'm like, "Are you at your fireworks tent?" And he was like, "Yeah." So when my mom and dad and my son are coming by, they're gonna just heads up. And I was like, "Nate really likes fireworks." He was like, "Cool." And then he sent me a message like, they bought $88 worth. I really appreciate that. Whatever. We need to go buy just a little bit, not $88 worth, but maybe like 25 or something like that,
Yeah.
just to support. But anyway, so Nate is really into these fireworks, and we apparently have to go light some in a minute.
A few. Yeah, a few.
A
And
few.
then Wednesday night I said we'll do the rest.
Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday.
I
Whatever.
just don't know what I can do. I got to go out there and see if we're going to get, like, the neighborhood.
I
come
think
down
that
and
some need to be
freak
saved
out.
for the beach, like
Yeah,
when we're on
yeah.
the beach and out in the middle
Yeah,
of
we
the
will.
ocean.
Yeah.
Because there's a pretty, that was my phone. There's a pretty big one out there.
Yeah, no, we'll save that for the beach.
Yeah, because that's pretty. I really he was having these fireworks in his room, and I don't feel comfortable with that. I think they need to be stored elsewhere. I don't know why. I just get nervous about it.
Yeah, I don't want the house burnt down. Anything like that. I don't think he'd light him in his room.
Well, I don't think he would either, but you never know what could happen with that kid. I don't want fireworks in his room. He loves the fireworks.
He likes lights,
Which is-
period.
but I know,
And
but it's
explosions and fire.
It's really weird that he likes fireworks.
He's a dude.
Because he used to be afraid of them, and so did Brooke. Remember, they like had a noise issue, but now he's all about it. I don't know.
He's a dude. He's
What
He's
is-
on. He's 11. He's in that phase,
Don't
man.
remind me.
Likes noise and chaos
And things that stink.
and things that stink.
Aren't you glad I joined this podcast and I wasn't still in the shower? Maybe.
I am, man. I would have never got to this level without you.
Maybe
I was very boring for the first 4 minutes.
I don't know. I'm a take charge kind of person. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess you are. It's nice to have you. I'm glad that I included you tonight, and I may continue to include you.
I really appreciate that.
So
All
we'll
right.
see.
We'll see.
We'll see. But I think we're done.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye.